Well, it has been a while since I sat down here and talked about a video. And, better quality on this, you can see everything. So, yeah, I am recording this on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And this is what I use to record my older videos. This iPhone 7, and I have restarted it. No wallpaper, no nothing. So I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I gotta say, the quality is very nice. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about WWE 2K15. So 2K15 is now 6 years old, and people say 2K15 is one of the worst games in the 2K series. In my opinion, I think 2K15 is a good game. 2K15 is a great game. Is it one of the best in the series? Maybe. For me, maybe. But is it like the best one? Probably not. But it's for sure one of the greatest ones. And and you're gonna probably say, well, what are you talking about? On the PS4 and Xbox One version, they took out every stipulation. You can't create a diva. You cannot do anything in this. But I've only played the PS3 version. The PS3 version is what I only played. And I'm here to give my favorite details about WWE 2K15. I'm not gonna just fake saying, oh, I hated the game. I actually had a lot of fun playing 2K15 on the last gen version. I never played 2K15 on the PS4 version. Maybe I should for a live stream though. But anyway, let's talk about the good stuff about 2K15. Just the good stuff, which is only on PS3 and Xbox 360. So one of my favorite things about 2K15 on the last gen consoles is tons of stipulations. 2K15 on PS3 and Xbox 360 had so many stipulations, like the I Quit matches, the special guest referee matches, and the slobber knocker matches. And personally, my favorite is the special guest referee. Me and my friends, we would always do that mode all the time to do some cheating tactics, We would always love to do it. We always did it every single time. We always loved to screw around with each other. The I Quit matches were fun as well. The slobber knocker matches were fun as well. Like, a lot of the stipulations were fun. But with the next gen consoles, it didn't come with anything. They just took out everything, basically. And I never played it. I only played the PS3 version. But special guest referee, it has to be in 2K22. I believe the I Quit, special guest referee, and slobber knocker matches have to be in 2K22. Because how are these matches not in a 2K game currently? That doesn't make sense. The next one, 2K Showcase. And I know a lot of people aren't fans of the 2K Showcase. Like, it's boring. You can just watch it on the WWE Network. I personally love 2K Showcase. It's one of my favorite things in the 2K games. Well, except for 2K18, which did not have a showcase. But with 2K Showcase, I played the Hustle, Loyalty, Disrespect Showcase, which is with the John Cena and CM Punk rivalry, and the Best Friends, Bitter Enemies storyline with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And I know there were like DLCs, like one more match with Christian and Randy Orton, the Hall of Pain, which is probably one of the best storylines of SmackDown in 2011. I personally love those two storylines. And the Path to the Warrior, I never got into it because, I don't know, I think the 2K15, 2K showcases stand out as the better ones, in my opinion. Like, I always remember these matches, like, they had good stuff. They had good storylines and cutscenes. I believe 2K15, the 2K Showcase, has been one of my favorites, if not my favorite, like, ever. Who Got NXT mode, which is you get to get 4 new characters from NXT. And I think 2K15, it started to get into the NXT vibe. Like, it started to get more wrestlers from NXT that weren't on 2K14 or WWE 13. Like Neville, Sami Zayn, Rusev, and Bo Dallas. You get to play as 4 of those from 4 matches they did before. Like, it's like a mini 2K Showcase, but with NXT. Like with Sami Zayn versus Cesaro or anything like that. That was pretty fun. You get to play, bonus content. And I loved it. I loved it. It was pretty fun. The Who Got NXT, it was so fun. I feel like they should do that for the current roster, like with, Johnny Gargano or Aleister Black or anybody else. I think that should happen again. I don't know. And the gameplay, I remember the gameplay. It was so fun. The matches we had, me and my cousin, the matches we had were amazing. Like, I remember this is one of our favorite matches we ever done, which is Stone Cold versus Daniel Bryan in an Iron Man match. We played so much of the Iron Man match. We were so into it. Like, this was an actual WWE match. It was really fun. It was really fun. The finishers, we delivered finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher. We were tied and tied. Like, 2K15 really gave us some good memories, but I never played on the PS4 version, and I know people hated the next-gen consoles, but the last-gen consoles were the best ones. The gameplay was so smooth. I loved it. And yeah, I love everything about the gameplay. That was probably one of my favorite matches to play on WWE 2K15. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Daniel Bryan in an Iron Man match, and we had so much fun. The character selection screen. I know this isn't important. This is what I loved about the older games. With like WWE 12 to 2K17 on the last gen consoles. You had the menu screen like everyone, like it was like a Mortal Kombat thing, like a Mortal Kombat screen. Like you see every character instead of scrolling up and down, up and down. I don't like that. I really wish 2K would like put it into a menu screen like Mortal Kombat. You see every face on the screen. Cause scrolling up and down, it gets me boring. You know, you have to scroll. You know, but you click L2 and R2, you get to like the letters. But personally, I prefer the Mortal Kombat screen. It's more easier, and you can see like how good the roster is, and you know that's a little thing I miss about the older ones. You know, it was like a Mortal Kombat screen. And the last thing I love about the game is arenas. The arenas were so good. With a 2K showcase, you know, you had Raw 02, like the Armageddon, Bad Blood, Royal Rumble. You had all those older arenas. I think 2K15 had the most arenas in any 2K game, if you don't count the 30 years of WrestleMania. 2K15 had so many arenas, from the Hall of Pain showcase, to the One More Match showcase, and to the Path of the Warrior showcase. Like, the arenas were really bomb. I really wish they did add SmackDown, the Fist Arena. They never have in the 2K games. I really wish they did, though. I really wish they added the SmackDown Fist Arena in the 2K games, because the arenas were so classic. You know, we always made our own arenas when I was younger with my cousin, and it was just really fun. It was just fun. So in my opinion, I think WWE 2K15 is underrated for the last gen consoles, which is PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. You don't have to agree with me. I know that, you know, I don't know. I personally think 2K15 has been one of my favorite 2K games ever, to be honest, because I never played the PS4 version, and for a lot of people who hate it, it's mainly for the content for YouTube, you know? Like, if you play it on your own, it feels, you know, good, you know? In my opinion, like, when you play it on your own, you feel like, oh, you don't have to do a video. You can just play it on your own. But if you're, like, a content creator making wrestling videos, you have to entertain them, like, just a one-on-one match, a two-on-two, and have the stipulations done on. That's what gets it boring. But when I played 2K15 with like no video, no nothing, I had a blast playing it. I loved it. 2K15 is so underrated in my opinion. It's such a good game. I really wish people played it more on the last gen consoles, because I know the newer gen, they took out everything, they wiped it clean. And personally, I think 2K15 is better than 2K20. It was just really fun. And the roster, though, it was like an all-star roster back then. You had The Shield, Triple H, Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, Cesaro, CM Punk. Like, the roster was really clean. So, yeah, I enjoyed 2K15 a lot when I was younger. 2K15 came out in 2014. I was 12 years old when 2K15 was released. I was 12 years old. I was younger. I wasn't watching a lot of wrestling content back then. Like, I think 2K15 was like the first time I was watching wrestling like weekly. And 2K15 has like changed my whole perspective on like the wrestling video games. I know they haven't changed as much, but I really hope, you know, with the newer ones they could change, they could improve. Like with 2K20, it was such a disaster. Now it's like it's playable, but there's still some problems on the way with 2K20. But I just hope with 2K22 they could be resolved. Yeah, that's it. You know, I just wanted to relive the past, you know, with 2K15. I know you guys can say, oh, 2K15 was the worst game. I understand. But for me, I loved it. Let me enjoy my childhood. Let me enjoy the fun with the 2K showcase, the Who Got NXT, the arenas. Let me just enjoy that. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring the bell for new videos. And take a look right here. Yeah, that's it. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all later.